Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, what happened to me? So you're not alone. As we age, something subtle yet powerful happens. Our blood doesn't flow the way it used to. And when circulation slows, everything begins to change. Energy fades, strength slips, and intimacy, that too often becomes a quiet memory tucked away. But here's something most people don't know. A simple, everyday ingredient, baking soda, might help. When used the right way, this humble white powder may support clearer arteries, healthier blood flow, and yes, help reignite a sense of vitality you thought was gone for good. My name is Johnny, and for over 30 years I've helped men reclaim their strength, energy, and connection. Naturally, safely, and without risky medications. What I'm about to share might just challenge what you believe about aging. Because here's the truth. The same thing many of us use to settle an upset stomach could also help restore the strength and intimacy you deserve. And in the next few moments, I'll show you exactly how to use baking soda, step by step, to support your body from the inside out. This one small change might help you feel more alive, more confident, and more like yourself again. So stay with me. You'll want to hear this. Before we dive in, if you haven't yet, take a moment to subscribe and tap the bell. That way, you'll never miss a tip designed just for men like you. Tips to help you feel stronger, sharper, and more connected at every stage of life. And if this message resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. I read every single one. Your voice matters here. Number 1. Why circulation slows down after 60 and why it affects everything. I'll never forget the day one of my patients, a proud man in his early 60s, looked me in the eye and said, "Doc, I don't feel like a man anymore." He wasn't talking about muscles or appearance. He meant connection, that spark of energy in the morning, that feeling of being needed, being alive. And he's not alone. As men age, things shift. Maybe you feel tired after a walk. Maybe your hands and feet are colder. Or maybe intimacy feels distant. But this isn't weakness. It's biology. After 60, your body produces far less nitric oxide, a natural compound that keeps blood vessels open and flexible. Without it, your blood can't flow as easily. The result? Low energy, brain fog, sluggishness, and yes, struggles with intimacy. But here's the good news. This is not permanent. Circulation can be supported, and you can feel like yourself again, naturally, and without another pill on your nightstand. Number 2. What baking soda actually does inside your body. When I first studied baking soda's effect on circulation, I was skeptical. I mean, it's just something we toss in the fridge or use for heartburn, right? But what I found blew me away. As we get older, our bodies tend to become more acidic, especially if we eat processed foods, don't hydrate well, or live with stress. And that acidic environment causes inflammation, tightens blood vessels, and restricts blood flow. That's where baking soda comes in. When taken properly, baking soda acts as a gentle alkalizer. It helps restore pH balance, relax blood vessels, and even support nitric oxide production. That means better circulation, more oxygen and nutrients reaching your brain, your muscles, and the parts of you that connect with your partner. Men I've worked with often say they feel more clear, more energetic, more connected. Not because of magic, but because their body is finally supported in the way it needs. But, and this is crucial, it only works if you do it the right way. Number 3. The right way to use baking soda for circulation and vitality. Here's what I've learned after decades of helping men get their strength back. Small, consistent habits create the biggest transformations. A few years ago, I met Robert, 68, retired engineer, sharp as a tack. He told me, "Doc, I'm doing everything right, but I still feel off." So I made one simple adjustment. How and when he took baking soda. Here's exactly what I shared with him. Mix 1/4 teaspoon of pure, food-grade baking soda into 8 ounces of room-temperature water. Drink it first thing in the morning before food, coffee, or anything else. That's it. Why first thing in the morning? Because after fasting overnight, your body is naturally more acidic. That's the best time for the baking soda to gently shift your internal chemistry. And here's the key. Only do this 3 to 4 times per week. Not every day. Your body needs balance, not force. Want to boost the effect? Add a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of unrefined salt. But even on its own, it can be powerful. 2 weeks after starting, Robert called me and said, "It's like someone flipped the lights back on. More energy, clearer thoughts, a spark of intimacy that hadn't been there in years." Number 4. What men are actually experiencing. One of the best parts of my work is hearing from men who thought their best days were behind them and realized they were just getting started. Like Charles, 71, former coach, a firm handshake but tired eyes. "It's not just about sex, Doc," he said. "It's about feeling like me again, feeling seen." A few weeks into the routine, he called to say thank you. He wasn't running marathons, but he was waking up more clear-headed. His walks felt lighter. His connection with his wife felt warm again, unrushed, present. "It's like my body is finally listening to me again," he said. And he's not alone. Men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s are reporting clearer thinking, fewer nighttime bathroom trips, more presence and confidence. And yes, a return of that spark. What's changing isn't just physical. It's emotional. It's about reclaiming their identity. Number 5. The 5 most common mistakes to avoid. Now, as powerful as this is, I've also seen where things can go wrong. So let me be clear about the mistakes to avoid. More is not better. 1/4 teaspoon is plenty. More can cause discomfort, raise sodium levels, or upset your stomach. Don't take it daily. 3 to 4 times a week gives your body time to adjust and respond. Every day can backfire. Use high-quality baking soda. Only use pure food-grade baking soda, no fillers, no aluminum. Never take it dry. Always mix with water. Taking it dry can irritate your system. Talk to your doctor first, especially if you have high blood pressure, kidney issues, or are on a sodium-restricted diet. This is about respecting your body, not rushing results. Number 6. What to do next. So how do you begin? Simple. Tomorrow morning, before breakfast, mix 1/4 teaspoon of food-grade baking soda into a glass of room-temperature water. Stir gently. Drink slowly. Breathe deeply. Start your day with intention. Do this 3 to 4 times per week. Not every day. Not forever. Just a few times a week, and see how your body responds. You may not notice fireworks, but you may notice more clarity when you wake up, more ease during your walks, more connection in your conversations. This is not about performance. It's about presence, about being the version of yourself you want to be, energetic, engaged, and connected to the people you love. Number 7. Final message from Jonny. If you remember only one thing from this entire message, let it be this. You are not past your prime. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are not broken. What you may have been feeling is not the end, it's a signal. Your body asking for support, not surrender. We've talked about how blood flow slows after 60, how nitric oxide declines, and how a small, familiar ingredient can make a big difference. You've heard stories of real men rediscovering their spark. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming vitality, showing up fully, feeling alive in your body, your relationships, your life. And it can start right now, with a glass of water, with a spoonful of hope, with a quiet promise to yourself. I'm not done yet, because you're not. There is more ahead, and you are just getting started.